Hi, I'm John from Trend Micro. Today we're going to be discussing self-extracting archives. So the problem with self-extracting archives, such as WinRAR, that are used to distribute executable files, is that they hide the fundamental content of the file within the self-extracting archive. So machine learning, with all that information hidden from it, is more likely to give inappropriate answers and generate false positives. So this causes business disruption. Let's have a look.
Let's watch two endpoint security products deal with a collection of self-extracting archives to see whether false positive detections occur. On the left is a vendor who focuses on pre-execution machine learning. On the right is Trend Micro's XGen endpoint security, including Office Scan XG. We're running recent software with all optional detection features enabled. Let's start with the vendor focused on machine learning. Here is the known good Windows MS Paint utility launching normally. And here is its SHA-1 hash just to prove we're using the real one. Now, let's compress the MS Paint executable into a self-extracting archive. This could be done with any good file for distribution. After we create the self-extracting archive, the security software inspects it and decides it's malicious. This is a false positive since the archive only contains a known good file. And now the file has been quarantined, making it inaccessible. Shifting to the endpoint protected by Trend Micro, we take the same MS Paint executable. Its hash is identical to the attempt in the other endpoint. When we create the same self-extracting archive, Trend Micro doesn't detect a false positive. So let's force a manual scan. And even after that more intense examination, no false alarm occurred.
The use of self-extracting archives can cause false positives for pre-execution machine learning. Let's start by looking at malware. Typical malware is often packed. So what it looks like is it's got a small stub which knows how to unpack the encoded data. And this gets expanded out and has all the malicious activity in it. Now, when we look at self-extracting archives, such as the RAR file format, it has a self-extracting stub followed by encoded data. So the two file formats can look superficially similar. In addition, critical components about whether the file is either malicious or good are actually encoded in the encoded data in both file formats. Machine learning will therefore struggle and potentially cause the false positives with the RAR file format. So you want a security solution that applies a wide diversity of techniques, including machine learning, to that data.
Trend Micro can look inside obscured file formats to avoid false positives. Find out more on our website.